Hi everyone. I hope you're having a lovely day. We've been having a pretty nice day now. It did say it wasn't going to rain, and it did, but it rained so softly. It was awesome. So that was really nice, especially after the weather we've been having. That's been so wild. Today I'm going to be scrapbooking my grandson, who's one of the twins, and this was on his first birthday, and we were getting ready to have the party at my oldest daughter's yoga studio. And so his mom was gone. I think I probably had his sister, and my oldest daughter's husband was helping him. Well, he was getting him ready because he couldn't really help himself because he was one when this happened. But anyhow, he put his hat on him, and when he got done, Aiden looked up at him and said, "I love you." And so that's what I'm documenting. And so I'm going to be using the embellishments from the Echo Park sticker pack. And I had gotten this at Tuesday morning. And I'm going to be using up this truck here. So some of the things from this. And I know I'm using something from somewhere else too. But anyhow, oh, from over here. So I'm just using different things from the sticker, from the different sticker sheets. And I'm also going to be using this piece that looks like, well, it looks like this on this side. It's from Mintay, and it's Winterland. It's not Winterland, it's Winterland. This is my second time starting this, so you have to excuse me. But I'm going to be using this side that looks like a sweater because it kind of looks like his sweater. And then this is from Paper Studio, Hobby Lobby. And then the wood paper is from Webster's Pages. And I don't know what collection it's from because it doesn't say. But the neatest thing was, it's like, this is the part I had to cut off because it's a branding strip. So almost the whole, well, on this side, it's all wood. So that was pretty cool. It was like a bonus. And this side looks like this, which is beautiful also. But I'm going to be using this side. And so I am going to center this. And this piece, I think, is 9 inches, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, 9 inches. And this one, I was going to cut 6 inches, but I wanted to go in between. I didn't want to cut, you know, the, what is it, the knitted part. I wanted to be able to cut it between. So I made it 6 1/4 inches. And so I'm going to line this up and tape it down, and then I'm going to put this down here with some brads. And so I'm going to go ahead and do that off camera so it doesn't take as long, or well, it'll still take me as long, but you won't have to watch as long. So I'll be right back. Okay, I have one more of these to put in, and I've showed you before. In fact, I think in my last video. I just poke it with these scissors. They're nice and sharp. They're the Tim Holtz ones. And I always put them, you know, it makes a nice flat one just like the prongs are. Okay, what I just figured out right now, I have this really dense foam that's what I used to poke into. Well, it's like today, I just now, I thought, well, I'm just gonna do this. And it's like, it was the easiest I've ever put them in. It's like, usually I'm like fussing with it, and it was like so easy. So having, you know, that foam there to put the prongs into made it super easy. Okay, so I've got that all lined up, and I've got everything centered. And I'm going to put Aiden right about here because I want him over onto this plaid and onto this because I just like the whole him up against it and both things. But so I'm gonna put this truck down here first to make sure that I have room for everything. And it can overlap him just a little bit because I'm gonna put this banner up here, and I will curve it once and hopefully I have an easier time than when I hung up the laundry on that one page I did. Okay, so I'm gonna do that. And so I think I can just go ahead and put him there. Let's see, I'm at the third one there. Okay, so I just want the truck kind of on that wood. And so maybe about here. I'm kind of lining them up with this so I don't have to wing it or use the ruler. Okay, so I've got this little truck, and of course it sticks to the, I don't know how come everything sticks to the wax paper so hard for me. And so I've got still part of the stuff on there, but oh well. And I think probably about here, because I'm gonna have this back here like it's, I want it to kind of look like it's pulling it, but I won't have anything there. Okay, I think that should be good because I want that to kind of be centered. Oh, and since it's got white around it, I think I'm gonna try to stick that down underneath the wood. Okay, that looks good there. And then I'm gonna put this right behind, and it says having fun on the slopes, but I'm gonna cover that up because that's not what I want there, because we're not getting on any slopes. And so I had this on one of the sheets. It was a great big long border, but I had used part of it previously, and so I'm just using another piece of it. I had this much left, and so I've just cut off enough to cover this up. And it actually won't completely cover the words, but I'm gonna cover enough of them that I don't think they'll be that noticeable, because my title is gonna go on top of that. And then I've got my little story that I'm gonna put on this little blackboard. And so I'm putting that there. And this, I'm gonna cut off some of this. I'm gonna get my longer scissors so it won't, because it's like, it's got white around part of it, which as much as I love stickers and everything, and I wish they would just trim them a little closer. I mean, we don't need a whole 1/8 of an inch around it, or sometimes even a lot bigger. So I'm just gonna cut that off because it's not even on the one side. So I just would like it all gone. In fact, I would like to have cut it off everything, but I didn't. Okay, now if I can still get it off the wax paper, I'll be doing good. Okay, and I'm just gonna put that right next to him. And oh, I can probably pull it away a little bit now that I don't have so much there. Okay. And then I've got a sticker that says "Let it snow" because it was really snowing. And I'm just gonna kind of just overlap it slightly, because you know how I like everything touching. And then I have this piece that looks like wind blowing, and I'm gonna add that just kind of up here so it kind of looks like it blew in. from there. And then I'm gonna put these here. And I'm just gonna kind of curve it around. Well, maybe I'll pull it over a little bit. Hopefully I can do better than with that laundry on the bath 5-cent one. But somebody told me, and I wish I could remember who it was right now, but they said that I think it was, she said her grandma's clothesline. I'm gonna glue this down real quick, so just in case, I don't think I'm gonna overlap it since I haven't already. She said her grandma's clothesline, she had like a pole that held it up like that. And I think I remember seeing them like that. I don't think my mom's ever did, but she didn't hang very much out. Really just the sheets. And I already told you how much I hated that because I thought, oh, there's gonna be spiders in because they were outside. Oh, and I've already cut it off short. Can I pull it up? Okay, let me try doing that. Let me see if I can just kind of spread it out a little more. Kind of hate to pull it off that one because it's that thinner paper, but I guess it's okay. Okay, let me try to not curve it so quickly. Let's see. I maybe need to start up there. I'm gonna kind of lay them down here. See what I have to do for a curve here. Okay, so if I start there. Oh, you probably weren't even seeing my struggle. Okay, and let's see if I can kind of pull them down a little bit more. Maybe that's my problem. Look at it, it already looks better. I'm just gonna start from this side from now on. I just been doing it backwards. Okay. Yep, that looks more logical. Now I kind of hate it that the red ended up on top of the red. So maybe I can flip it with, maybe just with this one. I was trying not to get the plaids next to each other or the blues next to each other. So that will be a little better there. Okay. Yes, this looks better now. If I can just pick this one up too. Then, okay. All is well. Yay! Okay, and I've got some twine. I'm using red again because I've added so much red down here. I wanted to bring a little more up here. And I'm just going to pull this right along the top of these. And once I get that there, I'll decide what I'm doing with the rest of the string, which is, you know, I always kind of do something with it. Okay, and maybe I'll just kind of pull it down over this. So I'm gonna do that. Hope you can see it okay. Here, I'll pull it down just a little bit more and show you. I try to do something so it just looks like it happened naturally and fell there. Oh, sorry, I can't move my lips and do this at the same time. But I'm still here. Okay. I think I'm gonna have to need a little bit more glue, but it's pretty close. Let me see if I can kind of curve it into this. Okay, that's good there. All right, that worked good. And now what's this one gonna do? maybe I'll leave the whole thing and do that. Okay, I'm going to kind of loop it around. Okay. And I know my hand's right in the way, so it didn't even do any good for me to pull it down. Okay, I'm gonna loop it into that now. But I just kind of use the glue like it's a pen that's drawing the line for my string. Okay, and now I'm gonna kind of I want it to kind of have a nice little swoop at the end. So I'm going to kind of do that and hope I didn't make it too far. Nope, still good. Okay. And I even have a little bit that isn't glued, so I can either leave it or cut it off or glue it down, either way. Okay, I'm going to put just a little bit of glue there. Kind of fraying on me, but that's okay. Okay, so that looks pretty good there. Kind of lift it up and show you. So I've got the little swoop there and over here. Okay, and I'm gonna push it out again. And now I've got some snowflakes from the different collections, so that I kind of had all the colors that you see in the paper. Okay, so that one looks just like that there, so I think I'll put it over here. Oh, and I think I want the bigger ones a little higher. And I'm kind of lining this one up on the plaid. And maybe this one down here. Kind of line it up on the plaid and the wood. And I'm doing the biggest ones first so that I can fill in with the smaller ones. And since I had that one just on the between, I'm gonna kind of line this up on one of the in-betweens. And I'll put this one on the sweater and the plaid. So I'm kind of trying to go in biggest to smallest and kind of giving them a place where it looks like they have a actual position for themselves or whatever. Okay, so I've got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so I want to make sure I do have a even number here. That one on there. So now I've got 3 on each side. Maybe one here on this. And maybe I need some, at least one above the banner. So I've got 4 on that side, 4 on this side. So I'm going to put one more over here. Okay, and so that looks pretty good. Since I have these, I probably won't use enamel dots on this. So now I just have my title. And so I'm going to put the I right on top of the truck. So it kind of almost looks like, you know how some trucks have a smokestack. So you can kind of think of it as that, but it's really just because that's where I need it to start. So I'm going to put it right there on top of there. And since it's not Christmas, I'm going to cover up the Christmas tree. Well, actually, it could just be a pine tree, you know, because it's not a Christmas tree until it's decorated. So I'm going to put that, the word love right on top of that. And here's the E. Oops, I need to slide it over because otherwise it's going to be right up against it. Okay. So there's love. And then I'm going to stick you right down on here. I said this is, when I was scrapbooking with my friend, I said this will be like, a truck's a good example because I know it was just like, her heart got ran over when I told her that he actually said it to his uncle first. You know what I mean? It was so cute though. I don't even know if Chris remembers. I'll have to ask him. Okay. So there you have it. I think it looks so adorable. So there it is. And I actually have one journaled on. I feel so pleased. Okay, I will have close-ups at the end. And remember, if you like it, give it a like. And I would sure love it if you subscribed if you haven't. And have a wonderful day, and thanks for joining me. Bye-bye.